Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes.
Shoots!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Joelinton tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Burkhardt. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he get it through? And it's Joelinton. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, what a ball!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neither side yet able to find the net. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Stood up well to him there. Singo cuts out the pass. Now it's Agahawa. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Robbie is onto this. And his chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great chance! And he's gone long. Oh, that's well spotted. Fabio Carvalho. Fabio Carvalho! He is through here! Goes for a shot! And that has been cleared.
Estoril are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gaia. Al-Musrati cuts it out. Looking tidy in possession here. Pope punts it upfield. Looking to play him in. And it's Gaia. Decent progress down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Estoril truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Agahawa. Oh, shooting chance! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Defending was strong and firm.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Fabio Carvalho, he's got away. An uncompromising challenge. Big chance! No mistake! And right on half-time, that is telling. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Estoril can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, super find. He's won a decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Agahawa. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Agahawa. Joelinton. Good running, strong and purpose. Can he finish? He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Quality ball. Estoril finding their passes.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, sweet feet.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 28.994.
That is a little undercooked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Joelinton gets a good foot in there. Robbie. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Agahawa. Play. And a chance! Oh, easy pickings there. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. Número
Time then for the
41,
first substitution of the game.
Número 14. Número 18. Número 17.
Trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Número 5. Número 9.
Now it's Brobby.
Número 3.
Estoril still have the cards to affect this game. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ito. And it's Gaia. Al-Musrati. Wilcard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gaia. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Brobby. Brobby! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Estoril have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 8. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Fofana. Gordon. Gaia. This is it then, now or never.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fofana. So what can they make of this? Back into the middle, aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Al-Musrati promptly onto that, and that is that. A probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Gordon. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Jensen knocks it into space, gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Estoril complete their comeback, and now he's having a shot! In he goes again! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Burkhardt taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.